Sincerely Legenia. So I have just realized that tomorrow is the Super Bowl, and while I do not watch football, my husband does, and I know my brothers do, and there are other people out there that do, and I know that I have subscribers out there that watch the Super Bowl as well. And I thought I do not have any Super Bowl recipes out there for you guys. So I thought, well, let me put together something really quick and really easy, because some of you may have also forgotten to get items for your Super Bowl parties or whatever you do while you're watching the game. So today's video, I am going to use the items that I already have in my kitchen and put together some really quick and easy and delicious Super Bowl foods that the entire family will love, whether they are on keto or living a low carb lifestyle or not. We're going to have some chicken nachos. You can't go wrong with chicken nachos. We're going to have some little mini pizza bites, and we're also going to have bacon Swiss cheeseburgers. Oh my gosh. You can't go wrong with nachos, pizza, and burgers, okay? Stay tuned, and I'm going to show you these quick and easy recipes. Okay guys, for the tortillas, I'm gonna be using my all-time favorite low-carb tortilla. This is the a la madre corn tortillas. I'm gonna crisp these up. You guys have seen me cook these a million times on my channel, so to spare you from having to see that process again, I'm not gonna show you me cooking these up. If you have not seen those, and if you're new to my channel, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box where you can see how I crisp up these a la madre corn tortillas into chips. So these are gonna be the tortilla chips that I am using. Of course, to make this easy, I am going to be using these chicken bites. This is already pre-cooked chicken. I'm going to warm it up in my skillet, and I'm going to add my very own taco seasoning to the chicken. I will let you guys see me cook this up. The first thing I'm going to do is take the chicken out of the packages, and I'm going to dice them up into smaller pieces that are just right for the nachos. Now I'm going to add avocado oil to a hot skillet and place the diced chicken breast inside. Once that's in and begins to heat through, I'm going to go in with the Sincerely Legenia taco seasoning. If you guys have not yet picked this up, go to sincerelylegenia.com and get you some. Use code Sincerely21 and get 15% off. So, of course, this chicken is already done, so we're just going to let it heat through with the avocado oil and the seasoning. So to a sheet pan, go ahead and add your nachos and top it with your favorite cheese. I'm using sharp cheddar, and this is the Sargento brand. I'm just going to sprinkle it throughout the nachos. Next, we're going to add our seasoned chicken to our nachos and our cheese, and just sprinkle it throughout the entire pan. Simple stuff. You guys know how to do this already. When you're done with that, put it in a 350-degree oven until the cheese is all bubbly, and then top it with all of your favorite toppings. Our next appetizer is our little mini pizzas. I'm going to start out by melting some butter along with some garlic powder and some parsley. I'm going to put this in the microwave for a few seconds. We're going to use this to brush on our little mini pizza crust. All right, everybody, for the crust on our low-carb mini pizzas, I'm going to be using the Mission Carb Balance flour tortillas. Use your favorite tortillas or whatever tortillas you have on hand. This is what I have on hand right now, so I'm going to be using these. We're going to be using the tortillas, and we're going to cut them into little mini pizza sizes, okay? Look how little that is. Aren't they just the cutest little things? So what I did was, the best way to do this, to cut your pizzas from the tortillas, the best way to do that is to use a cookie cutter. I do not have cookie cutters anymore. I do not know why. I cannot find them. I have no idea where they are. So I am going to be using this top right here. This top goes to one of my little jars. It's the perfect size. So this is what I'm going to be doing. If you have a cookie cutter, like I said, that would definitely work best. But let me show you what I did to cut out my mini pizzas. I simply just got my little paring knife and I cut around the top. And there we have it. Okay, and I'm gonna do another one. All right, there we go. And from this, I got 4 little mini pizza crust, okay? So that's 4 pizza crust out of there. So guys, we have all of this left. I do not want to waste this. So guys, what I did was record for you guys another option to use the rest of our tortillas because we don't want this to go to waste, okay? So take a look at this. So this morning I made bacon, and what I did was I used the leftover bacon grease. I added it to a hot skillet. We're going to use this to crisp up our tortillas. So let me show you how we're going to do that. We're going to add the tortillas into the skillet, and we're going to allow it to crisp up on both sides first. So on this side, and then I'm going to flip it over and allow it to cook on the other side now. Let it get a little crispy. We don't want it hard, but just a little bit of crisp on there. So once I flip that over, I am now going to add egg. Now, you guys, if you've been watching me a while, you know I am not fond of egg. So I really just did this for you all, my egg lovers out there. I know that if I was an egg lover, this would be absolutely delicious. So I've added 2 eggs to the tortilla, and now I'm seasoning it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Feel free to use any seasoning of your choice. Now I'm using my big boy spatula. It's really my cookie scoop, and I'm flipping it over. And to it, I am now adding some cheese. Add whatever you want to add to this. You can add onions. I'm adding some bacon bits to this as well, but add whatever you want to add to your, I'm calling it like a quesadilla omelet. All right, so I covered it up so the cheese could melt, and now I'm adding it to my plate, and I'm gonna show you guys a little close-up here. I'm adding some green onions to it as well. Now I'm gonna show you guys a little close-up. And there you have it. That is a wonderful way to use up the extra tortillas that you have. We do not want any of that food to go to waste. You guys, I did taste this. It is really good. I cannot do the egg, not too much egg. So back to our regularly scheduled program. All right, guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is I've preheated my oven for 400 degrees. Now I'm going to get my garlic butter, and I'm just going to dust the top of my mini pizza crust with the delicious garlic butter. Okay guys, our low carb mini pepperoni pizzas, they are ready. Aren't these cute? And they are so fun to eat. You ever notice how everything that's really little is cute and fun, okay? That includes food, all right? So definitely try these little mini pepperoni pizzas. I'm gonna taste one right here on camera for you, but I'm telling you, I've already had one earlier today when I was testing this recipe out, and it is delicious. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I've got my ground beef here in the bowl. I'm going to season it with, of course, you know, my all-purpose seasoning. Guys, I have grown to love my seasoning best on beef. And I think it goes really well on burgers. So I think it's a great something to season your burgers with. So I'm gonna season it liberally. So once you've got your seasoning in, then go ahead and put a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce in there. Delish, okay? And with gloved hands, go ahead and mix that all together. And if you want to add onion, if you want to add bell pepper, something like that, go ahead. Feel free to do it. You can. You most certainly can. All right, guys, so we've got our beef mixed well. Now I'm going to go in with some bacon crumbles, okay? I got this bag of bacon crumbles from Costco. So convenient. And yeah, I'm just going to sprinkle some bacon crumbles in here, okay? As little or as much as you want, or you can omit it if you don't want bacon at all, okay? Your choice. So I've got my bacon crumbles in there. Now I'm going to give it one final mix. All right, y'all, my hands are little. I'm telling you, these gloves do not want to stay on. So now we've got our mixture. Now I'm going to taking off my rings. Okay. Now I can go in here because I'm not mixing. I can go on in here and form my meatballs. And you're going to want your meatballs to be about 1 inch thick, okay? All right, and there we have it. All right, so I'm going to sit those on in there and continue to roll out the rest. So we've got our meatballs here. The next thing we're going to do is fill them with our Swiss cheese. So what I'm going to do is take one meatball here. I'm going to put a little hole in it, just like that. Grab my piece of Swiss cheese and just put it in the middle like that and close the meatball up around it. Just like that. And then we're going to roll it out again into a nice little ball. And there we have it. We have our delicious bacon Swiss meatball, okay? And then put it in a pan and go ahead and finish stuffing the rest of your meatballs. Show you again. Our meatballs are stuffed. We're going to put this in a 375-degree oven for approximately 30 minutes. All right, guys, meatballs are ready. I've already taken one out to check it to make sure it was done on the inside. So I went on and tasted it. Delicious. Oh my goodness, so delicious and full of flavor. This Swiss cheese is magnificent. Just want you to know you can use whatever cheese you have on hand. Remember, this is a last minute put together Super Bowl meal. So if you don't have the Swiss cheese on hand, if you have mozzarella cheese and it's shredded, or cheddar cheese even, whatever cheese you have on hand that you love will go perfect in these meatballs. So now let's go ahead and assemble our meatballs. Okay, everyone, to assemble our meatballs, I'm just going to use standard old cheeseburger ingredients. Okay, so we've already got our cheese and bacon inside of here. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to be using these bamboo forks for like my toothpicks per se. If you guys just have regular toothpicks, please use them. No need to go out and buy anything special, okay? So just use your regular old toothpicks. They will work just fine, all right? So I'm going to be using, so I'm going to be topping or assembling our cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger appetizers with pickles, tomatoes, and lettuce. Very simple. Pickles, lettuce, and tomato. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to skew a tomato on. Got my tomato on there. And I'm just using romaine lettuce because that is exactly what I have on hand. Romaine. So I'm going to use my romaine lettuce. I'm going to skew it on next, just like that. I'm going to use some delicious pickles, skew that on next, and then I'm going to put in one of these fabulous meatballs. All right. And there you have it, a delicious bacon Swiss cheeseburger appetizer. So unbelievably delicious. And yes, it is low carb. So whether you are on a low carb diet or not, you will still enjoy this appetizer. So fun to eat, so delicious. Everybody in the family is gonna love it. I absolutely promise you. So let me do another one. I'm gonna actually turn my tomato this way this time. Turn it like that, skew it all the way up. Then we're gonna go in with some lettuce. Put on as little or as much as you want. And then a fabulous pickle. And then a delicious, juicy bacon and cheese stuffed meatball. I mean, y'all, can it get any better than that? There we go. Delicious. Look at that delicious Swiss cheese coming out of there. I'm telling you, this is going to be the talk of your Super Bowl party. All right, so I'm going to finish assembling these, and then I'll meet you guys right back here in just a few seconds. Okay, everybody, our bacon Swiss cheeseburger meatballs are finished, and don't they look fabulous? So guys, fun, quick, and easy, and these are things that we typically already have in our refrigerator, so you won't have to go out and buy anything. But I'm gonna go ahead, I've already tasted it like I told you, but I'm gonna go ahead and taste it here on camera for you guys. And you know, you're probably like, how are you gonna eat all that? I'm definitely not going to put the entire thing in my mouth because I would not be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold it and I'm going to bite it on the side. So I think that that's the best way to enjoy this. But hey, do you guys? Let's taste it. Couple things. The ground beef is seasoned to perfection. I love the bacon inside. You've got your bacon in there and the Swiss cheese. Amazing. Once you add the pickle and the lettuce, I didn't get a bite of that tomato, but I'm sure the next bite I'll be able to get some in. The pickle, the crunch and the sourness from the pickle, and then the crunch from the lettuce. It comes together so beautifully. This is a fun appetizer, and you guys, it is perfect perfect for Super Bowl. So make this for your family. I'm telling you, do not go out and buy all this extra stuff. Use the things that are already in your house, and you're gonna have a fun family appetizer. I guarantee it. I really hope this video was helpful to you guys, even if you are not a Super Bowl watcher, but you can definitely eat while everybody else is watching the Super Bowl. And if you're gonna do it, you might as well stay within your keto and low carb lifestyle. So I really hope that you enjoy these recipes and that you take them and do them yourself. They're so easy. It's nothing just so profound and so difficult to either of these recipes. And the great thing about it is you can cater it to your liking, all of them, to the nachos, to the little mini pizza bites, to the cheeseburgers. Add the items that you like and make it all your own. I just hope that you guys have a great time watching the game, or use these any other time for any other great party food. It is my prayer that you guys have a blessed and a prosperous day. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I'll see you in the next video right here on Sincerely Legenia. Bye.